Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're diving into one of the most talked about military technologies in recent years, a system that stunned analysts, defense experts, and rival nations alike, the Israeli ShadowSphere drone, a platform that many believe has quietly redefined modern aerial warfare and intelligence operations. When news of the ShadowSphere first emerged, it didn't come with dramatic press conferences or flashy demonstrations. Instead, it surfaced through leaked imagery, vague defense statements, and sudden shifts in regional military capabilities that experts could not ignore. This silence itself became part of the shock because it suggested a level of confidence and maturity rarely seen in experimental systems. At its core, the ShadowSphere is not just another unmanned aerial vehicle. It represents a philosophical shift in how drones are designed, deployed, and integrated into a broader battlefield network. Rather than focusing on speed or raw firepower alone, Israel prioritized invisibility, autonomy, and psychological dominance. One of the most striking aspects of the ShadowSphere is its design. Unlike traditional drones with wings, tails, and obvious propulsion systems, this platform reportedly uses a near-spherical or blended body shape. This unconventional geometry is not aesthetic innovation, but a deliberate attempt to minimize radar cross-section from every angle. Radar stealth is usually optimized for frontal engagement, but the ShadowSphere challenges this limitation. Its shape disperses radar waves unpredictably, making it difficult for enemy radar systems to lock on, track, or classify it as a threat. In many cases, it may not even register as a drone at all. Equally important is its surface composition. Advanced composite materials, radar, absorbing coatings, and thermal masking layers work together to reduce not only radar visibility, but also infrared and acoustic signatures. This means the drone can operate closer to enemy positions without triggering traditional air defense alerts. But stealth alone does not explain why the ShadowSphere shocked the world. What truly sets it apart is its level of autonomy. Unlike many drones that rely heavily on constant human input, this system is believed to use advanced artificial intelligence to make real-time decisions during flight. The AI on board can reportedly analyze terrain, detect threats, identify targets, and adjust its mission parameters without waiting for instructions from a remote operator. This dramatically reduces reaction time and makes electronic warfare tactics like signal jamming far less effective. In modern conflicts, communication links are often the weakest point of unmanned systems. Adversaries focus on disrupting control signals, hijacking data streams, or blinding operators. The ShadowSphere appears designed to survive in exactly these environments. By processing data locally and relying on pre-trained decision models, the drone can continue its mission even when completely cut off from command centers. This independence transforms it from a remotely controlled tool into an intelligent battlefield actor. Another reason for global concern is the ShadowSphere's role within a larger network. It is not meant to operate alone. Instead, it functions as part of a swarm-capable ecosystem, sharing data with satellites, ground units, fighter jets, and other drones in real time. This networked warfare approach allows the ShadowSphere to act as a sensor, scout, and coordinator simultaneously. It can detect enemy movements, relay targeting data, and even guide other precision weapons toward objectives without exposing manned aircraft to danger. Some analysts believe the drone is optimized for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance missions, while others argue it also has strike capabilities. The truth may lie in its modular design, allowing it to be configured for different mission profiles depending on operational needs. If equipped for offensive roles, the ShadowSphere likely carries precision, guided micro-munitions designed for high-value targets. These could include radar installations, communication hubs, or mobile missile launchers, targets where speed and surprise matter more than explosive yield. What makes this particularly alarming is the drone's ability to loiter silently over an area for extended periods. Unlike jets that must return to base, the ShadowSphere can remain hidden, observing patterns, waiting for the perfect moment to act. This persistence introduces a psychological dimension to warfare, knowing that an unseen system could be watching, listening, and ready to strike at any moment creates constant pressure on enemy forces. Morale, decision making, and operational confidence can all be affected. The shadow sphere also reflects Israel's long-standing focus on asymmetric advantage. Surrounded by potential threats, the country has historically invested in technologies that offset numerical disadvantages through innovation and intelligence superiority. Instead of matching rivals aircraft for aircraft or missile for missile, Israel aims to stay several steps ahead technologically. The shadow sphere fits perfectly into this doctrine, offering a force multiplier that changes the rules of engagement. International reaction to the drone has been mixed but intense. Some countries see it as a warning sign, signaling that future conflicts will be dominated by autonomous systems that leave little room for human response. Others view it as a benchmark they must urgently try to match. Defense industries around the world have reportedly accelerated their own stealth drone and AI programs following revelations about ShadowSphere-like capabilities. This has fueled concerns about a new arms race centered on autonomous weapons. Ethical debates have also intensified. The idea of machines making life and death decisions without direct human oversight raises serious moral and legal questions. While proponents argue that AI can reduce human error, critics fear loss of accountability. Israel, like many advanced military powers, maintains that such systems are developed with strict rules of engagement and human authorization frameworks. However, the precise level of autonomy remains classified, adding to global unease. Another layer of intrigue comes from how little concrete information is officially available. Much of what is known about the shadow sphere comes from defense analysts, leaked reports, and educated speculation based on observed outcomes in real conflicts. This secrecy itself is strategic. By keeping adversaries uncertain about the drone's true capabilities, Israel forces them to assume the worst and plan accordingly, which can be costly and inefficient. Technologically, the shadow sphere is believed to incorporate advanced sensors beyond standard cameras. These may include synthetic aperture radar, electronic intelligence receivers, and signal interception tools, allowing it to map and monitor the electromagnetic battlefield. Such capabilities mean the drone can detect enemy radars switching on, identify communication frequencies, and locate command centers without ever being seen. This information can then be used to disable defenses before a larger operation begins. From a strategic standpoint, this makes the shadow sphere an ideal first-wave asset. Before any visible attack occurs, it can silently shape the battlefield, removing key obstacles and gathering intelligence that ensures overwhelming advantage. The shock felt by the global community is not just about one drone, but about what it represents. It signals a future where wars may be decided by algorithms, data dominance, and invisible platforms rather than sheer numbers or traditional firepower. For smaller nations, this is particularly concerning. If advanced systems like the shadow sphere become widespread, the gap between technologically advanced militaries and others could widen dramatically. At the same time, it highlights how innovation can redefine security. A single well-designed system can alter regional power balances and force even major powers to rethink their defenses. Looking ahead, experts believe the shadow sphere is only the beginning. Future iterations may feature even greater autonomy, longer endurance, and deeper integration with space-based assets and cyber warfare tools. There is also speculation that civilian technologies, such as commercial AI and materials science, will continue to blur the line between military and non-military innovation, accelerating development cycles. In conclusion, the Israeli ShadowSphere drone shocked the world not because it appeared suddenly, but because it revealed how far modern warfare has already advanced behind closed doors. It challenges existing defense concepts, raises profound ethical questions, and sets a new standard for what unmanned systems can achieve. As conflicts continue to evolve, one thing is clear. The age of visible threats is fading, and the era of silent, intelligent, and autonomous systems has truly begun.